Alrighty guys, a great day, and finally that day has come that we have been waiting for, and everything has worked out just as how I mentioned. Look at it today, Micron pushing through and out and up. So is Sandisk, a really good play. Bottom formation that I have been telling you is finally completed itself, and we are starting a run to the upside. So let's take a look at in this video all that good stuff. Before I go further, I want to let you know none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. All right, our DRAM portfolio is looking amazing as well, guys. Oh, I can't tell you, like, you already made, I mean, so much money. Like, membership cost doesn't even matter, and members who joined, they already see that, they already know that. Anyways, all right, so what I want to talk about first today is I did a video regarding Kospi. As you can see, Kospi is what I always suggest my members and everyone to. If you are doing memory trades, you need to look at Kospi as a little bit of a pre-indication when the Kospi is running and we are waiting for the US market to open. Now, I did this video on my second channel last evening, that is Junior Trader 2. You can check out the link to this channel in the description of this video, and subscribe here as well if you want to follow along on all these updates. I talked about Kospi, SK Hynix, and Samsung also in this video yesterday, together with SPY, Nasdaq 100, and IWM. Now, what did I talk about? Right, I mentioned that, guys, we have confirmed the bottom, and we were just waiting for this bottom to fully confirm, which yesterday Kospi did. Now, it doesn't mean we can't come down. There is no guarantee we can come down, but the risk management probability, where the highest probability of money making trades are, is all what we are doing with the risk management on the other side. Right, so everything is working out as expected. Really good price action yesterday on Kospi. Even SK Hynix started to form its stabilization on Kospi yesterday. Right, the bottom retest that I have been telling you, it's okay, let it come down. It's a retest. This will be the bottom, and Samsung already broke through. All this good stuff, I have been telling you this, right? And things are happening that way. If you're not joining my membership, I don't know what you are waiting for. I'm telling you. I am telling you. You know, if you be patient and stay as member over time, I mean, I'm telling you, members have made 100 times, 200 times more money, even more than that. And I get email, they share returns with me, how much they have made, and it's mind blowing. Many of them have become now full-time trader, right? Many of my members have been with me for more than a year, 2 years, 3 years. Many of them are just now full-time traders, and many are transitioning from their 9-to-5 job to soon be a full-time trader now. All right, it's doable. You just gotta put in the effort and take action. Take action is the first step. All right, and just seeing my videos, just using my tools, your direction to become a full-time trader and leave your 9-to-5 job will become exponentially quicker. All right, so Micron and all that membership tools, guys, you will find in the description of this video. All right, so coming back to Micron over here. Micron is, this is what I have been calling out, that we are higher probabilities that we are forming a bottom here. We continued to hold that 830 zone, and finally we have pushed through up. That one of the 902 significant level that I was telling you is that we gotta see a breakout above this, which it did today. Got all the way to the next significant level, a little bit reacting there, but it's supposed to react there. That's why there's a significant level over there marked by my tools all automatically for you. However, at this point, any pullback is pullback. All right, even if we do pull back, we still have right now a strong bottom here. The only problem I would see is if we still lose 830, that's still the zone. Only problem I see on Micron, and this thesis will be negated only if we lose 830. Guys, I told you on this candle as well, fear not. This is where we're gonna get bought up. We got precisely bought up at my zone. And thereafter also I have been telling you, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. Just be patient. And we are pushing through. All right. Micron is looking good. 830 is still the zone. And we want to just keep breaking level by level. But along the way, pullback can still come. 830 above we stay. We are good. Below that, this thesis is invalidated. But as I've been telling you, we place our bets where the higher probabilities are and risk manage the other side. And you can see we're already making the money, right? But you need to understand the price action, and you need to understand what type of trades to take. For example, Sandisk. This is where I told you to short or get out, up there, right? And this is I'm telling you to buy, right? So all going good. I think we can get rid of that zone. We don't need that anymore. It has served its purpose. So now, similarly, Sandisk also. I was telling you, I don't see much downside anymore. Even if there is, very limited it would be. And you can see Sandisk also held that zone that I have told you. I know it may have taken 2 weeks to confirm the bottom, but that's how these things work. Okay? If you are seeing it some other way, you are just impatient and you are not disciplined, and you're gonna keep losing money because you are not learning how this trading works, how the market works. And then you're gonna complain all the time. Yeah, you're not gonna get anywhere by complaints. You gotta take responsibility. Learn, be disciplined, be patient, all that good stuff that you might not wanna listen. But that's the way it happens, all right? So you have to put in the work, all right? So, all right, so here Sandisk also a good base, good bottom, and we have broken out above 1300, which we want to see. Sure, along the way pullback can still happen, but all these commitments after the breakout of the zones and all, again, even if they, I like, well, look, downside is very limited still. I'll still gonna say that, but the more and more levels we gain, we are already setting up to the upside. I always like to not forget to mention that risk management to the other side, and that's why I always bring the point. Yes, anything can happen, because yes, it can happen. Probability is less, but you so that you don't forget to risk manage the position. Anyhow, bottom formation is good. Things are working out as expected, and we are pushing up above $1,300. All good here on Sandisk also. All right, SK Hynix, really good push and the move. I already showed you SK Hynix doing the retest and stabilization on Korean side, and on Nasdaq side already taking out the zone that we had to take out. Bottom formation on Korean side, I have been calling out the retest is stabilization, and we have replicated that here on Nasdaq side as well. And 148 above, we are this zone above, this will be marking as a bottom. Then I was telling you these all are forming a bottom, right? Seagate, see, told you I don't expect downside here. It's either just gonna go sideways or slowly crawl up, right? That's what is happening. You cannot short this thing. I have been telling you that. All right, so Seagate also remains technically to the upside, all right, eventually like sideways and eventually up, and that still remains the case, looking still good to me. Nothing really, changes my theory there. Nvidia, what I have been telling you guys, this is okay. Overall, it's a pullback until even 213. Overall structure will be just fine. You can see today already a continuation happening of that. We were a little bit in the multi-day weakness, right? This is where we triggered some day of a cool of multi-day weakness, but we eventually stabilized, and now it has actually come back up. That is 222. And so we, as I say, the way to look at it is still that even if it goes sideways here, your structure will remain bullish above 213 area. All right, that's your trailing area. That's why I have marked it there. All right, let's get to AMD. So AMD also bounced up with other ones. It's still below 500 though, and the case with AMD is that, guys, yes, it's not like a strong bullish strengthful play right now, but it's also not a like a broken company. Fundamentally, it's a strong company. So stock price has matured. All right. So your like a technical break upside is only above 500. All right. And below that, like these zones, like it is holding a zone, but these are your just like for a day trade and so forth, right? Like these are like mostly sideways actions, so you're mostly trading these zones for day trades, nothing more than that. It's holding a zone though. It is holding a significant zone. Mark my tools all automatically for you. So but yeah, it's not like fully like uptrend structure bullish. Like 500 above is still what we'll have to see for that. ARM unfortunately is still, you know, a little bit lagging. 268 still trying to stay up here. That's the last line of defense. It did try to breach, well, when I say breach, like did try to regain a zone where pullback would mark complete, but we gotta stay above that at least when the market opens. Market open and the very first candle just slipped lower than that. Does it means the case of pullback completion is negated? It is holding that significant zone still, but it's not committing up there. So we are still in the pullback mode, and it's the again it's still testing that last line of defense here, 268. So if it loses it, yeah, it's gonna drop lower. Then we gotta see close above 275 of the day. Then there's a chance that a pullback is complete and it can start to continue its journey to the upside. Intel 95 above remains still bullish, all good so far, nothing really changes there for us. Broadcom still technically in a pullback mode, overall is fine until 404. Marvel is yep, looking good. This was the zone. 200 above we stay, we're gonna remain bullish, and you can understand why. So we are just continuing up still. So Marvel is looking all good there. Cerebrus has its earnings today. I always say no one knows what's going to happen through the earnings, so either don't have any position, or whatever position you have, make sure you are comfortable. If things go flip-flop, you can still handle whatever that is. You know, it's your own risk. No one knows what's going to happen through the earnings. Everything is your own risk technically. So but hey, that technically we are in the trade to the upside still. 160 has been this is where position have been built. I have been telling my members this for quite some time, and below that is the stop loss, but we are already pushing through. So if you took these positions here when I told you today before earnings, consider taking some partial profit size down so that you don't risk through the earnings. Again, make your decisions, but that's how to look at it. All right, guys, well, that's all I had for you in this video. Things are looking good on the memory. All right, I have been telling you that don't worry, right? So, and things are playing out. I have been telling you this is the bottom. Things are playing out just like that. All right, you want to make more money? Come and join the membership. Details are in the description of this video, but make sure you bring patience with you. Okay, don't think it's an overnight get rich quick scheme. No, it's not an overnight get rich quick scheme. If you want to join, bring patience with you. All right, and over time you will start to see the difference in your trading. All right, but it's the game of patience. Everything is a game of patience, learning, discipline, and all that good stuff. All right, if you want to be a fluke, go and chase random, you know, fake signals. Go and chase those, and if you want to get nowhere, go and chase those fake signals. If you want to become something, learn, grow your portfolio reliably, less stress, quit your 9-to-5 job, become a full-time trader, understand the markets in and out, and magnify your portfolio 100 times, 200 times the money, but with concrete understanding and concrete probability. All right, with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care, bye.